Oh, Kev just tried to do my intro and failed miserably. I don't know why we can't do this. Why is putting an intro onto a YouTube video so difficult? I think it's because you've got to click go live. StreamYard goes, do what? Are you sure you want me to go live? And it freezes up as you're trying to click the intro. So pure chaos as usual. Hello, everyone. Hi, Aislinn and Alex.
Hi.
Hello.
Like it's been a little while. And as usual, I've brought the chaos to the sprint. So I'm sorry about that. I'll calm down now. So yeah, I don't really know what's happened. I think I've kind of developed this like rotation of loads of people that want to come on. So I'll keep trying to make sure that you two get to come on in between, because I do miss it when I don't see you both for a while.
It's fine. It's so nice to be able to have the gang, and lovely as well to see people on your channel as well, Amy. I've really enjoyed watching the streams and joining in the comments. That's so nice as well.
It is, and I think that people have found like little like-minded friends and stuff in the chat. Like I see people chatting to each other, and it's just a nice happy evening. Are either of you reading anything exciting, watching anything exciting before we get to the comments and let people arrive?
Aislinn, do you want to go ahead and go first?
So I'm reading A Secret Thing for a Friend, but also this arrived today.
Yay, that's
oh, wow. Oh, wow. I feel left out. I don't have one.
Oh, Alex, you need to jump on board. And look at this. Have you got the spreaders? Look at these.
Oh, I didn't get spreaders.
I don't really can see that they've got blood drips on them.
Yeah, amazing. We know I'm a fan of blood drips in a book. So.
Yeah, I've just started reading. So have you started it yet?
I haven't. It just arrived today. My son came in. He was like, "Mommy, what's you're not supposed to pie tonight?" So, as far as he's concerned, she is now freaking out because it's her turn to bake a pie, but her friend thinks so. She's trying to run to like stop her friend baking the pie, because then there'll be too many pies.
Brilliant. Well, mine went. Nathan can't read, obviously, because he's 3. Nathan went, "What's that on the side of the book, Mummy?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know. That's weird. It's just a bit dirty, isn't it?"
Pie juice, obviously.
Blood dripping down the book. How about you, Alex? Are you reading or watching anything exciting that we should know about? I feel like you're normally watching something good that you will advise us to watch too.
Yeah, so my current obsession, so we have started Good Omens season 2.
Ooh.
We've only seen the first episode though, so I'm really looking forward to watching that. And then the other thing that I'm absolutely loving is Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Oh, is that the one with Anson Mountain?
Yes, Captain Pike. Oh my God. Oh, I love him. He's great.
I mean, what was he in, Kev? Anson Mount. What's that series called? The Western one. Hell on Wheels. I don't know whether
I haven't heard of this.
So it's a Western set at the time of the railroad being built across America, and so the wheels are the trains. And he goes through all kinds of roles on the railroad, from being a bit of an outlaw to being involved in it and stuff. And it's one of those really cool, like it gives a really good sense of time and place. And the characters in it are great, the acting's great, and Anson Mount is in it, and he looks really good. He's got like, you know, like when you see what's he called? Oh God, my brain. In Lord of the Rings, Aragorn. You know, when you see Aragorn in all the Aragorn gear, it's like an equivalent of that, but for Anson Mount in a Western with a cowboy hat. It's like really good.
That may now be my new fantasy.
Yeah, you need to try and find it. I really like it. Would you recommend it if I don't know anything about Star Trek apart from I can't even do the thing? Like, I'm terrible.
Yes. No, well, that's perfect. Live
was
long
that pretty good?
Yes, that was really good. Aislinn can do it good. Do it again, Aislinn.
I have to think about it. My fingers very independently of each other.
I would say it's very, very beginner friendly, and another thing that I really like about it is that they've preserved that sort of monster of the week formula, which I think a lot of us really, really like.
Yes.
And for me, that's what was missing from Star Trek Discovery, which I used to really, really love, but kind of fell a little bit out of love with in this latest season. So for me, Strange New Worlds has scratched that itch, and the whole cast is amazing. They're all so great. Uhura, they have Nyota Uhura as a cadet. And she is my fave because she's so tiny and adorable, and she's got her makeup and her earrings, and she's just so perfect. And you know, I just absolutely love it. So you should definitely give it a go, because I think it's a good gateway into seeing whether or not you might like other Star Treks as well. My favorite of all time is Deep Space Nine.
Okay. See, I have watched the new movies. That's as Star Trekky as I have been. So.
Okay. No, that's a good start. Give Strange New Worlds a go. I feel like you and Kev would really like that.
I heard Anson Mount and I went, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, on a
Solved.
slight sidebar. And then I will go to the comments. Have you watched a film called All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, starring, oh gosh, what's she called? Amber Heard. He's also in it. And he's really young in it, actually. It's a really good horror movie that I would recommend. I don't remember much about it apart from the twist, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But
20 years old.
yeah, it's probably 20 years old, Kev was saying. It's like a really good slasher that's quite thought-provoking. That's all I will say. Look it up. And Amber Heard's really good in it. Let's jump to the comments because it seems like people are arriving. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Sabrina. Hi, Han. Hello, Kay. It's nice seeing all these familiar faces. Ooh, Bad Dolls. I really want to read a Rachel Harrison book. Every single book of hers that comes out, I'm like, want to read it. Haven't read any of them. She wrote Such Sharp Teeth, the werewolf book that came out quite recently, and Cackle, a witchy one. I'm assuming Bad Dolls might be evil dolls, but that's just a guess. I'm sure Sharon can tell us, but yeah, I keep hearing great things about her books. Yes, okay. I still haven't finished Yellow Jackets, so I'll watch Yellow Jackets first.
Get it watched.
Yellow Jackets. It's killing me.
Oh, so I love Yellow Jackets.
I'm watching Zero TV because I am editing until 9:30, and then I'm going to bed to read. So literally, TV at the minute is Peppa Pig, Mickey Mouse, like nothing adult at all. I haven't watched any Good Omens. I probably need to. Possibly, Sharon. I think you read scarier reading material than Alex. I'd say that's the main difference.
Yeah, Sharon is braver than me, but she has very good taste. I absolutely am loving Good Omens so far, and I'm very excited to watch another episode later. So I'm very excited. Do you think, Sharon? Do you think you're more of an angel or a demon?
I feel like I know what Sharon's going to say. But what are you? What are you, Alex? Are you more angel or demon?
Me, I think I'm an angel.
I just said that.
Both of you are nodding very politely right now.
No, I would say mostly angel, tiny cheeky touch of the demon to you as well, which everyone needs, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We all need to be naughty every now and again.
Hey, well. Isn't that a song from Matilda? Sometimes we all need to be a little bit naughty.
Yes, it is.
I love how you both know what I'm on about straight away.
Soundtrack is on repeat in my house at the moment.
Ooh, YA vampire romantasy, you say? That sounds interesting. I still need to read Sean Maguire book. I remember Han recommended the author and I bought one, and months have passed and I haven't picked it up. Oh, Twisted Games. Is that the one that's always on TikTok by, I want to say, Anna Huang or somebody like that? And Akamath, also a TikToky book. That sounds like a nice range of books, Amal. Oh, late. No, we literally just started. Sorry, I'm like reading out loud. I'm really tired. Excellent. Oh, that's the sequel to These Witches Don't Burn, I think, which we read for YA Book Club a few months ago, did we? And it was really good. Did we, or did I just read that myself? I've totally lost. No, we read The Witchery, different witchy book. Yeah, These Witches Don't Burn is really good. Okay, I haven't read either of them, but Tweet Cute does come up quite a bit, and I know Twisted Games is like a popular romance, I think. The Stardust Thief, that sounds good. I love a novella. So are they the 4 novellas in one in the Bad Dolls book? Awesome. Demonic Angel. Is that what you are, Sharon, or is that you describing Alex? Or both, probably? Hello, good timing, Corey. We're just about to do our first sprint. Hi, thank you for joining us. Oh gosh, I'm trying to mark where I'm up to, and the keyboard is jumping all over the place. Okay, so we're going to see the usual sprinting structure: 40 minutes chat, 40 minutes chat, 30 minutes, lose all coherence on my end of the camera, go to bed. So I hope that everybody has a productive sprint. Before we go on, do you two want to tell us a little bit about what you're doing? Aislinn, don't you dare make up another amazing book and panic like you did last time. We then insist that Aislinn has to write the made-up book. So
We're waiting.
Maybe you can do that if you want, or just tell
I
us.
do. I mean,
yes.
I did go away and outline that one, didn't I? I can write it now. No, I'm just working on my grade.
I love how I don't know if Aislinn's camera broke up for everybody else too, but it broke up for me, and it was like that perfect "what are you saying? Can't hear you" moment. So it sounds like it was a secret. What did you say? So you're working on your middle grade? Did you say?
Yeah, so just trying to get another chapter or two of that done.
I love that.
Yeah,
middle grade buddies. I support you.
I love.
How about you?
Right, but
oh, sorry, Aislinn. I think we're on a slight delay. What were you just saying?
just that it's a lot of fun to write, but yes, it's slow going at the moment. My brain is not wanting to do things.
You know that feeling.
I get that.
How about you, Alex? Which middle grade are you working on?
So I am working on my thing that is not vampires. I've got Leo in the corner over there judging me. But yep, I'm still in editing hell. I'm still in my structural edit. I ended up taking a bit of an unexpected week off, and thus we're kind of right at the end, and it's like where everything needs to be neatened and tidied up, and it's hard. It's hard. Writing is hard. So yeah, please pray for me. Light a candle for me, everyone.
Yes, I told my editor that in 11 days I would have a finished Mina and the Cult. I hope Lauren's not watching.
Oh my god. That's so exciting.
I said middle of August. I'm interpreting middle of August quite liberally, so I should be fine if by middle of August she actually means end of August. I'm sure we're on the same page. She's an author too, so I think she probably knows that August will mean like midnight on the very last day of August.
Yeah.
And that should be fine. So yeah, I did a little bit of like cheating and working on something else, and now I'm back to Mina, and I really need to concentrate. And I'm really enjoying it. The cult side of it is fun because I'm like exploring different myths and different like little pop culture nods and stuff. I'm used to all the vampire ones, so it's nice to have some cult stuff in there as well. I'm just trying to rein myself in because cults and teenage writing don't really go together that well. Because, you know, what a lot of the cult leaders like to do with the people in the cult probably shouldn't be in a YA book, or it isn't in the type of YA book I write anyway. So, yeah, it's interesting trying to make a cult kind of YA appropriate. Yes, that's what I'm doing, trying to make a cult YA friendly. And edit really quickly. I need to edit. This is how precise it's got 14 pages tonight. I would like to edit, if at all possible.
Okay. You can do it.
So try and keep me accountable, everyone. So we are going to go to the first 40-minute sprint, and good luck, everyone. We will see you on the other side. Hello, as usual. Not ready. Thinking I can write a whole novel in the 10 seconds I'd got left. Let me get sorted. I never learn at all. How did you two get on? How about you, Aislinn?
Yeah, okay. I'm at a fun bit. I think I'm just jumping from action scene to action scene in this. I don't know if there's too much happening, but I can always go back and slow it down later. It's a lot of fun. They're using hoverboards to beat the baddies with hockey sticks. So.
That sounds great. That sounds very Back to the Future.
It's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm having a lot of fun just ignoring reality in this book and doing whatever I want to. So we'll see what anybody else thinks about it when I'm done, but it's really fun to just beat the bad guys with hockey sticks and hoverboards.
It sounds great. I'm having the opposite kind of scene where I'm like, important information needs to be delivered in as kind of palatable way as possible in this conversation. At the minute I'm writing it, like I feel like it's really boring, but I just need to get the information out and then I can turn it into a real conversation.
Yeah.
Because there's some slightly outlandish stuff in this. I'm like trying to make it sound like a normal thing people would talk about. So yeah, that's why I maybe promising. I'm not writing a fun scene. I'm not writing kissing or murder. I'm just writing a conversation. Yeah, so I got how many pages? Like 2 or 3 pages. I just did not loads, but I got a bit stuck on this conversation, so I'm hoping I can fly through a few pages. But yeah, this one's not proving particularly easy. I may be consulting Kev because this is something that I kind of thrash ideas out with him, and we've talked about this one together. So in the next one, you'll probably see me looking that way, going, "Kev, on me. I don't know what to do with this."
I saw Laura Stevens. She wrote. Now I can't remember, like Society for Soulless Girls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So a TikTok from her today where she said that the way that she writes really fast is she literally just goes in, like dialogue is her strong point. She just goes in, writes all the dialogue, and then goes back and adds the rest of the scene around it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. But it sounds like that's the sort of thing that you need to do now. Just write down the important information.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it sounding too much like a conversation until it's down, and then you can make it good once it's. Yeah, I hate those scenes.
Yeah, no, I did an event with Laura a couple of weeks ago, and it was great actually because I went and got a book signed by her at an early blogger event, and then I sat and did an event with her. It felt really weird, and I've come full circle. And yeah, she talked about that, and I was thinking that's genius, but also I feel like I need some of the tissue. I think she referred to it as the tissue around the dialogue. I need some connective tissue. I'm only on my 2.5/3 draft of Mina 3, so it's nowhere near done. But I'm already writing notes to myself this description of this location needs to be better, and I'm adding that stuff in because it makes me feel better, even though the plot isn't quite right. I know that bit of description can stay. When my agent rips at shreds and says move everything around, and my editor rips at shreds and says move everything around, I know that I can still keep some of the nice things I'm writing. So yeah, it's so interesting. I think that we all get to a book at the end of it, but it looks completely different. How about you, Alex? How's the not vampires thing going? Are they treating you well, these not vampires?
Yes, I do absolutely love the characters in this. So I've just been tweaking a scene in preparation for a bit that needs to be rewritten. And if I could please just float a line of dialogue by you all. So we are in middle grade land now. I'm firmly in Aislinn's camp on this. So the final line of dialogue in this chapter, and it's all in caps, is spies on the royal bum towel. Guards. So basically I'm feeling like I'm like Shakespeare right now. I'm feeling quite I've just nailed it. I've just cracked it,
Shakespeare or Monty Python, somewhere in between the two. I just imagined gods. Some Monty Python sketch. Yeah,
absolutely.
Genius. I need to write some middle grade at some point. It sounds fun.
Come and join us in hoverboard and bum towel land.
Although you can't do the kissing scenes, really. They don't go into so much.
That honestly, I did try and write a middle grade once, and they did keep kissing each other. I was like, write middle grade. I have read some kissy middle grade and I found it weird. Like, it was middle grade and then the characters kiss. And I was just like, no. I think that
the only kiss that should occur in a middle grade book is between embarrassing parents, and then the kids are like, ew.
Yeah, agreed. It definitely sat really weird. I was like, oh, they just kissed. Quick, move on. I don't understand. Maybe I wasn't reading middle grade book and I, thought I was, but let's see what the people in the comments are doing. At home with the horrors. That sounds excellent. Love an anthology, maybe biased, working on anthology, but yes, I love them. Yay, we're in good company. Team middle grade, don't all outnumber me, everyone. Scorch Grace, that's a good title. What's that like? Tell us everything. We can all do this. You're getting some motivation, Alex, in the comments. You've got this, Alex. I can't remember exactly what it was you've got, but you have. Yes, it is so good. Have either of you read that? After the Fire is amazing.
No.
It's great. It's inspired by the real Waco, Texas cult, which was a massive standoff between a cult armed with loads of weapons and loads of different government agencies that ended in a massive fire. Really, really scary stuff in the 90s. And yeah, he based a book on it, and it's kind of told in the present day, this girl telling the story, and then it flashes back to the cult. It's really good. Very interesting the way he's written it, as well as being a really good book. Yay! Katie's here. Thank you for joining us, Katie. Always some tech issue gets in our way. Nice. Stephen's a Star Trek fan. You're in good company, Alex. Yeah, I love reading at night. I've got out of the habit of it and watching TV, and I'm now gone back to reading just before I go to sleep, and it's so nice. Although I do it on my Kindle, I don't know whether that is good for me reading on it's kind of orangey light. It's not really bright, but still. Kev's reading the anthology at the minute, so he's sitting next to reading A Taste of Darkness, and I keep going like, what do you think? What do you think? And he's like, I've read 3 pages. So he reads really slowly, so I'm trying to let him actually read a story before I ask for detailed feedback, because it's the first time he's not read something and it's already gone to print. He's been helping me with other stuff. Nice. Yours truly sounds interesting. Brill. I hope you managed to finish it during the sprint. See, I keep doing this. I have done that with the picture of Dorian Gray. People keep telling me to finish it. So I like the idea of soft DNFing. I'm going to remember that. Not harshly saying I'm never going to read this book again. Just I've soft DNF'd it. I might come back to it.
Sometimes you've got to be in the right mindset to read something. So, you can soft DNF it until you're in the right place.
Yes. Yep. There's no late here. It's fine. Anybody is welcome anytime. Dip in and out. Thank you, Ali, for joining us. Hello. Yes, that is A Nightmare Before Christmas clock. It goes off on the hour and sings This Is Halloween. So I don't know whether you can ever hear it on the sprint, but quite often it interrupts me when I'm talking and I'm like, oh God, is this just blasting into the camera? But yeah, it lights up too. And my little boy absolutely loves it. Whatever we're doing on the hour, he stops and looks and he's like, the clock, look, Mommy, the clock. So yeah, it's definitely a favourite thing in our house, although it requires 2 sets of batteries, one for all the fancy stuff it does and then one to be a clock. So it's a proper battery suck, but apart from that, it's cool. Nice, Ellie. Oh, a learning book. I haven't read one of those for a while, Katie. Yeah, that sounds good. Are you studying as part of your job? I know Katie, I'm not going to out where you work or anything. I know what Katie does. Yeah, I think the 48 pages sounds great if you're feeling fidgety. I think I'd read about 1 to 0 pages if I was feeling. Ooh, I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that, but ex-punk, tattooed, smoking nun, solving crimes. There's a lot going on there.
Amazing.
That sounds interesting. Okay, so I assume the 3 of us on screen, are we all continuing our projects? You get to write fun things, Aislinn. You get to solve problems that past you created, Alex, and I get to write boring dialogue that will make fun at some point. So is that about right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do another 40 minutes and chat. Kev just dragged my computer away from me, so that bit as well. I think he's probably going to write it. He's sending me a message.
See how much memory you've got.
Oh, seeing how much memory I've got. That's not good. Probably not much. Okay, let's go to the sprint and we will see you on the side. Hello. Hope everybody had a good sprint. I managed to write the annoying scene. Hooray! The annoying conversation is done. So I'm leaving it now. I'm going to come back to it. So I'm just trying to bridge that to the next thing I wrote. I just deleted a whole page though. I don't normally delete that much in one go. I was just like, that doesn't apply anymore. So I just deleted it. I know I've got it saved in previous versions if I have like panic, but so I'm counting that as a page that I've edited because I deleted it. So
yeah, that's good.
Counts.
I've edited very slowly. I'm glad you both vote for it counting. Thank you. I'm nowhere near hitting my target, but I'm really glad I've like fixed something that had been stressing me. So
Yeah, that's good progress. That is, Amy.
Yeah. So how about you, Alex? Did you have good progress?
Yes. Yeah. So we've got some new words, and I am meant to be cutting back. So it needs to be 45,000. Excuse me, sorry, but it's 45,865.
I mean, that's a lot
adding
closer.
words.
That's a lot closer than you were last time. I think you were thousands over last time we talked about this. So you're heading in the right direction.
But it's because I also cut entire pages. I cut like, entire scenes worth that just had to go. And I was sad because, again, it was leading to the crushing machine. Oh, the crushing machine's back, by the way.
Okay.
So yes. So that's nice. But no cannibalism anymore.
I feel like that's a compromise that you might have to make.
I guess. So that's where I'm at.
But it was fun. Sorry. I don't know that I heard about the crushing machine before, Alex, but it sounds like fun.
Oh, thank you, Aislinn.
That was obsession.
I felt like you could save the cannibalism and write a nice YA book for us with some cannibalism in it.
Oh, you think? I mean, I'm wondering whether I might one day join the YA crowd because I feel like I'm writing everything else.
You need to read This Delicious Death. This Delicious Death is a really good cannibalism book. I never thought I'd say those words, but it is.
I will have to check it out. Allow me to open up another tab. I am so bad for this. My bank account suffers so much, you guys.
I'm sorry. For any books that you sell because of these sprints, you are just like putting it straight back in. I do that sometimes. I go into Waterstones and I sign like 3 copies of my book or something and then buy 3 books. And I'm like, I don't think this is how it's meant to work. I'm meant to be here to try and sell some books and then buying more books.
Well.
Yeah, but yeah, it's good. It's about like a group of like a faction of society start developing a taste for human flesh, a bit like True Blood, where we know there are vampires, we know there are people who want to eat other people. So this like synthetic flesh is developed, but it all goes a bit wrong. It's very good.
Ah, I see. That does sound good. I was eyeing up True Blood again, thinking about picking it up again because I had a lot of them when I was a teenager. Thinking about trying them again.
Do it.
Miss Stackhouse.
They're so fun. They're really good. Like if I'm tired and I just want to read something really soothing, I really enjoy the True Blood books. Like they're just, I don't know, they go a bit extreme occasionally and a bit of gore, a bit of sexiness where you go, whoa, that was more than I expected. But generally they're quite mild in every sense.
Yeah, they're cozy, I would say. Like thinking about, Suki with her house and the kind of like sort of small town feel is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. And I like the fact that you kind of think she's safe and cozy and living with her grandmother and then like these shocking things happen as well. Like it goes quite dark in places. I like that.
I always enjoyed the description of the clothes as well. Like the Suki's like cool hot girl clothes, which is so they were so of the time, like so 90s, where she was like wearing these like lace up front jeans and Britney Spears looking outfits and stuff and feeling so hot. It's really fun to read that as well, like looking back at it now, and especially because some of that is coming back into fashion.
Yes, it is very much so, and I am here for it. I mean, I don't dress like that because I didn't dress like that in the 90s.
Sorry, you're here for the Britney Spears PVC jumpsuit and the rest of it.
Yes, yeah, very much so. Very much so. I think it's hot as hell, and I support that.
On that note, Aislinn, do you have anything to add about how the sprint went? Did you any sexy people or just more kids whizzing around on hoverboards and having a good time?
More kids whizzing around on hoverboards, beating up bad guys. I did. It's kind of veered off into another section that I wasn't planning on writing. I'm supposed to be cutting back, and I've just decided to add a little bit more action because there wasn't enough action in my story that's entirely action.
You middle grade authors adding words when you're meant to be cutting them out. Shocking and terrible. I've never done that. I've never added 20,000 words to my sequel when it was supposed to be 73,000 like my first book. I'm a bit scared about the third one. Am I going to add 20k onto each one? I better not write any more books in the series, so I'm going to be writing a right tone by the end of it. Let's jump to the comments. I mean, Katie has us all beat with the reading material. How to Make Your Birth Better. I read a lot of books like that when I was pregnant. None of them had any bearing on what actually happened.
No, but it really does reassure you while you're reading them, and I think that's kind of important. there's a long period leading up to it where you're absolutely terrified, and if you're reading and you feel like you're in charge, and then there's just the, however long it is, where everything's completely out of control, then that's better than being terrified the entire way up to it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, isn't it, that there's so many things in life that you can plan, and that I tried to plan, and it just isn't one of them. Like when you're having kids, like it's a lot in the hands of the doctors. That's what they're there for, isn't it? Let's move on quickly for anybody who's just thinking like, ick, this wasn't what I came here for. Yes, we hope that is going really well, Katie. Well, okay, so it sounds like Amal's had a successful reading of the book.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't even know where to start my TBR at the moment. I am there with you, the millions of books. Nice, 16 pages halfway through sprint. Oh God, it starting the not being able to speak. Started a bit early tonight. I don't think we can. I'm definitely a 10 p.m. girl because I have a small person that body clock wakes in between 10 and 11 p.m. So I can't go any later because I just know that he's going to wake up and demand attention at that point.
I am definitely collapsing after the next sprint. My resources are done. I'm done, you guys. I'm an old lady. I need to go to bed.
You are not old. I'm sure you're younger than me. We've had this conversation. How old are you, Alex?
I am 3,100 years old.
I'm 40 next year, so I'm much older than you. You are not old.
And I'm much older than both of you.
Oh my
God. I'm a little older than you, Alex.
And yes, I feel like absolutely haggard. I don't feel like a fresh little baby. I feel like what has happened to me this week. Oh my God, you guys! I'm not going to go into it now. I'll message you later. But like anything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong.
No. And you can't blame it on the schools this week because schools are all shut, aren't they?
I know, they are all shut. So it's like, this is my writing window. So I don't have, a ridiculous school visit to blame for why my body feels like it's crumbling. It's literally just everything else.
Okay, well, we are only going to do half an hour for the benefit of the three of us on screen who are like limping over the finish line, and all of you who, hopefully you can enjoy this last sprint. And if you want to carry on going, like Vix, jump on the sprint or just keep going without us. But yeah, we are tapping out after this 30 minutes. I'm going to vanish because I need to do things like Kev's got to take a picture of me for a thumbnail and stuff. So try to make myself look presentable. So I will be in and out. Let's mark where we're up to. Yep. So we'll do another 30 minutes and then we'll come back and finish off the chat, and then it'll be time for bed for the three of us, / a bit more writing for anybody who chooses. Yeah, we'll see you all on the other side. So that was it. Last sprint. I hope everybody had a productive one. I kind of did lots of little things that I needed to do. So I sort of got what I wanted to do, but wasn't writing like I possibly should have been. I had a scary thing that if your phone's ever cut out on you, my phone screen went black today. And I had a complete panic thought that it was dead. So I've just sat and done some backing up as well and like pulling off notes and things I've written to myself. Because I'm like, oh my God, if I've written a story idea on here and it's like my phone's telling me it's about to break. So I sat and did a bit of hasty backing up as well. It's nice to have a warning, isn't it? And for it to not actually just break. So yeah, that was what I've been doing. How about you, Alex? Did you have a good sprint?
I have not done what I was supposed to be doing. I got very, very distracted. I've been on a bit of a. Have you guys ever heard of the musical Ride the Cyclone?
No.
I wonder if anyone in the comments is still awake and has heard of it. But it's basically about 6 Canadian teenagers who die in a roller coaster accident and then have a chance to be brought back to life. It's very, very good. It's called Ride the Cyclone. You can find like bootleg versions of it on YouTube. And I've just been listening to that because it's so good. But yeah, I think I've reached my limit for today. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. You know, I just want to just chill now. So that's what I've been doing. I'm sorry, guys, I've let you down.
No, that sounds great. That's what I do with the Heathers musical quite often.
Oh, I love it. I saw it, here in Stoke. Yes, it was very good. It was the tour. And it was so good. I really loved it. It was a lot sexier than I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh my.
Yeah, it is quite the bit. Is it Dead Girl Walking? Is quite racy. When you see
of course, my favorite song has to be Candy Store. And they really nailed it. They did a good job. But I mean, just straight away, Heather Chandler, are we gonna have a problem? And I just like grabbed Trish's leg. I was like, it's coming, it's happening.
Yeah, it's genius. We saw it. Carrie Hope Lecture was in it like off the West End, and then on the West End, we got to see both.
Wow.
We saw the off the West End one, and then Shelley, bless her, from Tales of Point Horror Book Club, got in the queue and managed to get us front row seats like on the day. So that was awesome. But yeah, front row seats were interesting because they all wear very short skirts. So we sat there the whole time like, oh no. We could see like literally all these dancers wearing really fine skirts.
Yes, and the kicks and everything going on. I can imagine that it was, gosh, I bet you were up there with Veronica and JD when she,
literally they were right
at his window.
Yeah, they were on the mattress right in front of us. So I was like, I really don't know.
I bet they were. I bet you thought you were involved. Did you pass them some tissues?
No, although this is a totally random other story, but we went to see Kit Harington in a play in London and he was throwing toast at the audience. I can't remember why. And one of the pieces of toast landed on Kev's knee and we were just like, what do you do with it? Because Kit Harington's touched that. Like, do you keep it and put it in like a bag and keep it forever? And being Kev just brushed it off his knee and I was like, oh, Kev.
No.
Yeah.
At least you shouldn't consume a little bit of Kit Harington's DNA or something. You never know.
I honestly was considering it, and Kev just dropped on the floor.
Oh, Kev.
Yeah, it was funny. He pretended to trip. Kev just reminded me, he pretended to trip, and he'd got a plate of toast in his hand and like threw the toast at the audience.
Oh,
I really don't remember much else about the play apart from that. But yeah, sorry, I don't know what that sidebar was. It was you, Alex. I blame you for my tangent.
I'm always here to talk about musicals as well. Heather's is that's one of the ones on rotation that I can't listen to at the moment. The kids off school. My nephew was in it 2 weeks ago. In his, he played one of the dads, so he got to sing "I Love My Dead Gay Son."
Yes.
It was so good. He's only 15, and he did such an amazing job.
Oh, bless him! How cool! Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was trying to find him because I know we have the DVD of the show. Is available, but apparently not in America. Where he is.
They've done a pro shoot. It's on Amazon, so I bought that because I will watch it a million times. Like I've seen the 25th anniversary of Phantom of the Opera a million times. I just want Ramin to come and scream and swoop me away through an enchanted mirror into an underground labyrinth forever and ever, you know. So I know that I'll get a lot of watches out of Heather's as well. But Ride the Cyclone, guys, if you watch it, let me know, because it's so good. It's so freaking good, and it haunts me. I think if you like this kind of, I mean, I don't know if it's set in the 90s. I feel like it might be, but I feel like it would be up your alley most definitely. And it is very dark, and hilarious and heartwarming, and makes me cry. So you should definitely give it a go.
Well, I'm also writing down Phantom of the Opera because I bought that fairly recently, like the book version of it, and didn't do anything about it. But I was like, I should actually read that. I've been trying to read more like more classics and more gothic fiction because I always really enjoy it.
I've never read it. I do love the musical. I really. My favorite is La Carlotta, like the soprano who's been replaced by Christine, and she's, you know, really annoyed about everything. She's my fave. She always has like these great big dresses, and, you know, is very out there, and I like that. She's like a drag queen, basically, you know.
I think I've only seen it like once a long time ago. I probably need to watch it. I think I'd appreciate it more now. Like, I can't really remember anything about it.
I think you'd love it. Again, Amazon.
I've only seen the movie, which wasn't very good, but I have read Masquerade by Terry Pratchett, which I feel like is the same thing.
What was that one, sorry, Aislinn?
Masquerade by Terry Pratchett.
Oh, okay.
It's based on the Phantom of the Opera, but it's
cool.
Is it really? I did not know that. I'll have to check it out. That's awesome. Very cool.
So how about you, Aislinn? Did you have a good last sprint?
Yeah. Yes, no, I don't know. I wrote words, they happened. I'm still feeling like this tangent is one that I need to go on, and then I will delete it all. But you know, you have to get out of your brain sometimes. Yeah, I think so. I have to let myself have fun with it. I have done quite a bit of the just deleting an entire page. I found myself trying, you know, when you're on like a second or third draft and you wind up rewriting an entire scene because you want to keep one line in and nothing is working, and then you're like, I think I should probably just delete this bit. Actually, it's not vital to the scene and it's just making everything worse. So I've done loads of that today as well. Which
feels good, doesn't it? But also feels a bit like unsatisfying. Like you can't see yourself progressing through the thing because you just keep deleting bits of it. But yes, it'll always be done. We'll come out of the Let's jump to the comments. Excellent. Bless you, Cheryl. Yeah, I mean, they will. They do that. I'm quite away from that point. Excellent. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, that's I have early mornings because a small person wakes me up. But yeah, I mean, I think we can all be reading and sprinting like however old we are, can't we?
Ooh, I love it.
I was trying to think of like what the first enemies to lovers that I came across was, and I've been rewatching Sunny with a Chance because it's on Disney Channel with Demi Lovato in it, and I'm like, oh god, I think it was this. Like in my early teens, watching the Disney Channel, it's like got so much like slow burn because it's also pure, isn't it? Like it's like they have a quick kiss maybe at the end of the second season when you've watched like 50 episodes and stuff like that. That's a good sign if you got 3% in something. Oh, I'm sorry, Paula. It sounds like you've had a time tonight.
Oh, how intriguing! I wonder what that second title is that you've mentioned there.
Anybody
gosh, I hope you like it.
That's Alex's middle grade book, everyone, which is excellent. Ghosts and vampires.
It is excellent. And my 10-year-old is and I'm obsessed.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Well done. Excellent. I do really want to read that now. You've told us about it, Sharon. Bad Dolls.
Yep.
Interesting. Extreme horror. I don't know whether... I think Bad Dolls, yes. I'm not sure how extreme I can go with that. You are welcome. Nice.
Oh, Paula, come on. Team Phantom. Right, Raoul can go and do one. Can't stand Raoul, and, you know, I just just don't understand what Christine sees in him when she could have the Phantom instead.
I need to watch it, clearly, because I have no opinion on that.
You need to watch it. You need to watch it. And Amy, we hate Raoul, just so you know. We don't support
I'll go
Raoul.
into it with that expectation. You need to send me a link, Alex, so I watch the correct one, because I'm scared that I'll end up watching whatever Aislinn said I'm not supposed to watch.
Oh, no.
I want to watch the good one. Tell me what the good one is, and I will watch that.
25th anniversary edition. Sierra and Ramin. Oh, Sharon, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Wonderful. See, great minds.
Alex passed the test. Well done then. I failed it miserably. My homework is to go away and watch that.
No, Amy, no. You're coming into all of this, and you're like the perfect like little chick just hatching from the egg and ready to be swept away by the Phantom. So it's going to be wonderful.
I'm excited. I am. And on that note, I think we should all watch fantasy opera. I think we should all go to bed, because I can feel the rambles beginning. I'm still working through my phone notes trying to back it up. So I'm going to do that for a little bit longer and then go to bed, because I'm now paranoid it's going to break on me. But thank you to, as usual, for the lovely chats. And thank you for any comments, for the staying with us on our random tangents and little conversations that we have. I'm probably going to do... Well, I'm doing all my usual Thursday sprints. I'm doing the occasional Monday one, so look out for those. And tomorrow it's the live chat to talk about In Nightfall, which seems to have been a really popular one for the Way Book Club. So if you want to watch along with that, that's at 7:30 British summertime. I always get that wrong. 7:30, whatever the current UK time is. Night, everyone, and we'll hopefully see you in the sprint soon. Bye.